Hello, my name is Tanisha Reed, and my informative speech presentation will be on computers. I chose computers because there's a lot of information behind them, from the creation, the inventors, and the progress for each computer as years have came in. Who doesn't like a computer these days? Computers are important because it gives people access to all parts of the world. We can share our lives with others, and we can enjoy things like shopping, socializing with friends and family, and even pursuing our educational goals from the privacy of our own home. I enjoy computers because I don't get out a lot, and I can keep in contact with friends and family through websites like Facebook. I'm not part of Tango. I do like Skype, and I'm happy to have a computer and access to the internet because without those things, I wouldn't be able to chat with those family members that stay out of town, other places, and we don't get a chance to see each other on a regular basis. A computer allows comfort for me, and especially when it comes to going to school. I like the fact that I could get up whenever I want and can access the school website with ease. Nothing's complicated about it once you get used to navigating through the website, and it's just easier and less stressful. The first computer was invented in the 17th century as a rudimentary calculating device and a mechanical calculating aid, according to Wikipedia. Wikipedia also stated that an English mechanical engineer and polymath, Charles Babbage, originated the concept of a programmable computer in the early 19th century. In 1872, an inventor by the name of Sir William Thomson invented the first modern analog computer, which was called a tide predicting machine. And by 1876, someone by the name of James Thomson designed a computer that solved differential equations. According to About.com, inventors, he stated, who invented the computer is not a simple question to answer because there are so many inventors that contributed to the history of computers and what there are today. From every part to every complex piece, there's someone that added something that made the computer as significant and important to our everyday lives as it is now. In 1936, Conrad Zuse invented the Z1 computer that was freely programmable. In 1942, John Atanasoff and Clifford Berry invented the ABC computer. In 1944, Howard Aiken and Grace Hopper invented the Harvard Mark I computer. And the list goes on and on. According to computerhistory.org, in 1939, David Packard and Bill Hewlett created the HP 200A audio oscillator. And the Hewlett Packard computer is a common name that I first knew of as far as a computer, because that was the computers I was used to seeing in schools, And I remember them being so big as far as the computer screens and everything. It took up a lot of space. And I'm happy that computers are more smaller and convenient, and it doesn't take up a lot of space and make a lot of noise and takes a long time to turn on, and I'm happy for that. And all the progress that was made for the different inventors that contributed what they have to computer programming and the different applications. And I like the computers a lot because there are games that I can play, and it's just fun. To me, computers are fun. You just have to take the time to understand a lot of the things, but with time, things are easier. The next computer was invented in 1940. It was the complex number calculator, and it was demonstrated at a mathematical society convention by George Stibitz. And his demonstration is considered the first demonstration of remote access computing, which I think is wonderful because there are so many places that offer the Wi-Fi, and from a smartphone to your tablet to your laptop, you can access the internet, and to me it's safe, and a lot of people do it, and I'm hoping that everything is okay with accessing the different Wi-Fi networks. It just makes things easier and so much fun. And according to computerhope.com, the first PC, which was the IBM, it was a compatible computer that was publicly introduced on April 7th, 1953 as the 701, the first electronic computer and first mass-produced computer. The first personal computer was introduced in 1981. And there was a mini computer that was introduced in 1960 as the Digital Equipment Corporation, which was the ones that released it. And the first computer with RAM, it was the Whirlwind computer that was released on March 8th, 1955. I hope I gave you a lot of insight on the inventors, the ones that invented the computers, to let you know how they were introduced and how they have been so helpful to a lot of people today. And thank